It looks like it's going to be a Laundry Freezer, but Wolves, they've got the power positions and the mirror window facing Laundry to deal with this.
Well, Exodus finds P4 as Rise tries to poke his head around and do a little bit of damage. It's a bit of a sharp lean in, the worst game of his career to one of the best openings, and he's going to see if he can try and match that 2 weeks in a row. He opened huge, and here is leaning back into that. The firefights are coming towards him. There's a take over the top. Shinka gets 30 seconds, and they've got to recollect the kit, which they've now done, but it's a bit of a spread out push here. The control over Laundry Hatch and the pressure down onto Freezer. They're lost in and amongst the smokes. WTG, well, that Candela popped a little bit too late, and Scyther now stuck. A 1 versus 3 situation. No way to get that player up there entirely in no man's land, so they're just going to have to see if they can try and take the fights themselves. A slow creep. The angle is being held here by Rise. You can see BB on the swing on Pillar. They're just sort of making a presence known, and with 9 seconds, well, there's not much else they have to do. They're able to get themselves a bit closer. They pre-fire the angle. It's nothing to be found. Shinka locks the round. Have to lock in verticality. It's 1 of 2 takes, and the verticality here that they're flirting with shows the idea that they want to try and plant onto Kitchen. As you said, it's not the easier one of the two based on most teams' play, but there's a good lean in with Rise leaning back against it. Looks for the second. Exodus has the trade. The refrag is theirs, and most importantly, the voting, and that one maybe just caught the side of BB.
Absolutely, and they've got a 2v3, but WTG is going to take a push into sight. However, P4's got an angle, has seen this going to happen and throw an impact, won't actually get the kill, and the kill will come out from Nico and Emission, getting 1 kill each. And that will be a great round from Pones, completely dictated by the fact that they played the trade game in that early round exceptionally well. But nothing from Big Window, which means that Wolves can front up. People will see the Thermite Crouch walking in, but won't manage to get anything but chip damage.
Well, the Impact's able to do half once again. He doesn't quite have the full lockdown with the second one, but look at the kit. It's not quite in the pockets, and you've only got 15 seconds. At this point, Pones, your Thermite, he's got to try and find a kill, or he's got to try and find a route round. The pressure from Attic. The first doesn't quite connect. Exodus swings round. Emission is able to get 1, and it was almost entirely into Wolves' favor. The difference of 4 seconds. Oh, it has burnt them in the butt. Look at the spread here of Wolves. They have Freezer locked down. They have the 2 players, the Pillar, and the pressure from the Shaiko spot to make sure that nobody can get a route in. There's that first engagement. That's their favor. There's that second that almost goes against them. The pick back up finds the drop onto E-Box. Emission stuck in the corner, and Rise gets the second.
Wolves so far.
Nico once again being sneaky-o on the other side here, tucked around on the close corners. We've seen engagements go unchecked here before. Is this another one? Oh, it is. There it is. The turn, the strike, the take, the double. P4 played patiently, popped 1. WTG bites back, but instantly picked up by the cover that came through there. One little bit of a misnomer and a misdrona, and suddenly a 4 versus 1. Not quite over, but didn't last much longer. Wolves, they're able to take it out.
He seems to actually have an appreciation that he might be there, and he's potentially just trying to bait it out. So we'll have to see if timing will cause Nico issues here. P4 thinks better of it, and WTG will go and get that opening kill with only 28 seconds left.
That's it. That's the risk. BB finds a mission. That's the takeover Attic, and they've got themselves that secured because, as I said, there wasn't really anyone else to support it. A swing onto a window is a bold move by Rise, but it's worked out for him and worked out again. Bibu gets Scyther on the cover there. The kit is cold. The last one is Exodus, and this is where it ended the previous time round for the side of Wolves. Same story, different result. 4-2 half. WTG is making sure that Walken is theirs. They have the angle and the chance to go for a swing now, but they're trying to be cautious about where the approach might be coming here from Wolves. So far, it's only really white stairs, and BB putting the pressure onto Attic. He needs this fight, and he doesn't take it. Nico is able to win out, goes for the second. The canister pops, the pressure onto P4. I assume that's on white stairs. Exodus locks it out there. The C4 onto the window, leaves just 1 player, but not for very long. There's a lot of juggling that has gone off the board. Now they're trying to cause some problems. There is the player that's rotated up to Attic now, WTG, but he's going to think better of it.
Yeah, and I think they had to get aggressive there in terms of Pones. They had to go and try and trade out that man advantage and get a kill back, and they do just that, but they do just to enable that movement even when they do push down Freezer.
Wow, look at that. There's a bit of movement, bounce back. Scyther's going to try and lean into the first kill and see if he can get aggressive onto the second. Took the hot drone player and removed them from the board, and nobody in a position from the side of Wolves, he said, to be able to refrag. They were gifted a 1 versus 1, and it's always a gamble. Here's the follow-up. P4 makes good use of a hell of a gun there and is able to now get some slightly late revenge, but 20 seconds. WTG doesn't quite have the hop, doesn't have the animation prompt there, and has 2 smoke canisters in pocket. They don't do anything though. Wolves, they take their attack down here and put that pressure back into the side of They're going to have the most amount of time to go for a late second push here, so they're making sure that everything is locked down, turned around the corner. There is still the opportunity to get that swing reinforced, and there is now P4 who just misses a take inside the site, but WTG doesn't. Finds Rise, gets a bit of revenge from the player before. Suddenly they're all dropped, trying to put the pressure onto the site itself. The lockdown from the side, they need that player from Freezer gone. That is the big risk, and that is the big push right now, and that's why they're going to try on the blinds. Blinds himself on the drive around the corner. There's the reveal, there's the end of a barrel, and there's the take and a cold kit. The spray round, Bibu gets one, can't quite find the next. They're lost in the source. It's down to Nico, but look at the timer. He doesn't survive. He has been. He's looking for that engagement. I'm not sure if they know about Nico's rotate, but they're going to have to take ones of their own, get a little bit more width, and pre-fire round gets some revenge, but 45 seconds. They still have attic control, and they still have the site locked in here, Pones.
It's a pretty late response to Pones that have got, you know, Pones Cypher managed to find 2 kills from the same position, and finally Rise has dealt with it as Bibu. He's just walked into sight on his own. Shinka's going to go in and try and look for potentially a plant spot, but he's in a trouble. There's one on the bomb chassis, one in Kid's Dom Zone. He will just peek out as the fire might get 1 kill. Rise will push in, get 1 kill, get 2 kills. 1v2, this is absolutely doable for Rise, but WTG swings out, shotgun, close range, wins the round for his team, and I've got to say that round, it was completely won based off Cypher's actions and Wolves' inability to just trade that kill out in a sufficient manner, though, and numerous others playing those power positions inside of sight. Can you clear them, and can you do it in a time-effective manner?
Cypher, he is going for a secret mission up the blue stairs, and he's able to win it out. Dobbs himself just a little bit down, caught by a drone. He's still going to play this around. An important first take here against the man of the moment for Wolves. They're still trying to put some pressure here onto the side of blue. They've been able to get some control. The smoke canister is just going to slow them a little bit more. Still one in pocket here for WTG. He's doing enough. There is an unfortunate catch there. Mowgli able to strike and find sight for 20 seconds. The flashes, the pressure, it's coming from multiple different angles here. Exodus wants to swing around onto the pillar as well. There's the control there of blue that goes against them. Mission bites back. Bibu over the top. The locked in Mission. I said I wanted to see a little bit more, and here's the most important time for him to do it. Exodus, he sprays through, makes the kick cold. 5 seconds. Mowgli, he's got to try and find one. Gets the down. Looks for the second. No time. No player. No way. Chance at a rush. You have to have the confidence you can take it. The flashes go through, the pressure onto Attic, the pull onto the player, the ping comes through. They don't have the connection. There it is. Shinka gets one, looks to Attic to try and get the refrag. P4 goes down though. The grenade just catches the tail end, but Mission is able to find P4 underneath.
I love watching.
It's not the easiest ask, especially with only a handful of seconds left. There's a reveal of the Azami. In a position to go for a swing and an impact 2. There's still the long arm place. They don't have a straight route through. Mission suffers on the side of a grenade and explosion. There's the canister. Is it a little bit too late? There's the cover that comes through from Mowgli. Shinka can stick it regardless of his lungs is full of damage, and that's the important part. He escapes. And Mission, well, he was all that's left, but it is 3 points for the side of Wolves, just over the line.